welcome to the 100th episode of the Fandom Show. The podcast where we learn about fantastic fandoms by talking to our favorites about their favorites. I'm Kaya Green.
I'm Stephanie Malik.
And today we are talking about not mini, not regular, it's disc golf.
Mini. Okay, yep. Mini
you
golf.
got it. You got it. Mini
Okay,
golf.
yep.
Look,
I'm
I
like,
had
mini?
trouble coming up with a joke for this one. I'll lean into that. But hey, it's our 100th episode.
It's our 100th episode.
So
We've
let's focus
done
on
it.
that. Wow.
Kaya?
Yeah.
What? So we've done 100 episodes of this show.
We
Have
have.
you learned usually what I'm about to do when I'm saying that we have someone who knows a lot about a thing?
You know what? I feel like we're always learning and growing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're learning about new fandoms. We're learning about ourselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, great. So just
what about you, Steph? Have you learned anything over the course of our 100 episodes?
I've learned a lot. I mean, part of what I love about having this is I notoriously have a really bad memory. I forget a lot of things. I forget a lot of details. So this is 100 episodes of cool conversations with cool people who are also my friends that I get to just have forever.
Yeah.
And I can go back to them and just be like, oh, remember that cool conversation we had about clocks, or
Yeah.
that cool conversation about sidekicks, or like any of the conversations we have all been so interesting and engaging and exciting. And so I think that for me, like, oh, I love it. Do you have any like moments that stick out for you?
Oh man, I mean, I feel like they're all great. My question was going to be, what fandoms have you picked up from?
Too many.
100th.
Too many. Every time we do an episode, afterwards I'm like, oh my God, I want to do that thing.
Yeah.
And then I usually do.
Yeah, I will report that you have not yet gotten into roller derby.
No, but we have a date.
We were really sure that was going to happen. Yeah,
that we're going to see a roller derby
So
match
we'll see.
in Whitby, Ontario.
this might be the end of the podcast, everyone.
I have
because-
no more time. I'm sorry. I'm too into roller derby. What about you? Has anything like kind of gotten on your radar because of the podcast that you ended up?
I mean, yeah,
in?
I feel like so many things have. It is hard to narrow it down, even though I
know.
did ask you that question. Like I
know
know
that
for
was
you,
rude.
Well, I know for you, Vanderpump.
Vanderpump, yeah, Vanderpump Rules. I
That's a
got
big
into
one.
because
You-
of the podcast,
You're
and
like
now
dedicated now.
I know too much about those shitty people. I love them. I love them all. No, I hate them, but I love them. That's another podcast you should listen to.
Yeah.
But no, I think like Vanderpump, I literally couldn't even start. I know you got into Ursula K. Le Guin because of our episode.
I did. You know what? That would be my pick. Thank you. It's really good we have each other.
It's
'cause
good.
otherwise
We're
we
the
would-
only ones telling each other. Neither of us have our own individual
We
thoughts.
are our own, each other's hard drive.
Yeah, but that, just to wrap up before we get to the episode itself, it's been such an honor to get to talk to so many cool people about so many cool things,
Yeah.
and to have people listen to it and love it. So thank you for listening.
Yeah, because we couldn't do it if you weren't listening, and if you didn't find people talking about their fandoms as charming and wonderful and inspiring as we do. And hopefully you've also gotten some fandoms from this as well, you, the listener.
Yeah, I would love to know if anyone got into anything new because of this podcast, because if that happened even once, I think I would scream. Like, I'd be so happy.
Yeah.
It would just feel like the whole 100 episodes were because, like, we're for, like, a cool
We
thing.
did it.
We did it. We did the thing we wanted to do.
And you know what? We're going to keep doing it.
We're gonna keep
And we're
doing
going
it.
to keep doing it right now.
Right the F now. Kaya, what
Yeah.
do you know about disc golf?
I know it's not regular golf because there
No.
not a ball. There is, in fact, a disc.
There's a disc.
That's what I know about disc golf.
Okay, great.
I know you basically do most of the same things as golf, but you throw a little frisbee, and it's
A
what
disc.
those. Yes, it's
I believe Frisbee is a brand name.
okay. See, look, I'm learning. I'm already learning, everyone.
already
this
learning.
is what the podcast is about. And I know that those little cagey-looking things that sometimes you see when you're walking through parks is, in fact, the thing you're supposed to hit with discs.
That's true.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah, instead of a hole.
Yeah.
That's what I know about disc golf.
There you go.
Not much.
There you go.
Or maybe everything? We're going to find out.
We're going to find out.
What about you, Steph?
I only know a small amount about disc golf because our guest once let me play disc golf with them on the Toronto Islands.
Oh, cool.
And it was really cool. And it was actually a lot of fun. I don't know a lot of like the terminology. I definitely was not good at it. But anytime you say, do you want to walk around a park and throw shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I do. That sounds like a great time.
Yeah, base level, it sounds much, much better than regular golf.
I've never played regular golf.
Yeah, so,
But that's because it seems boring.
I mean, I guess we're going to have a golf episode to find out because it's the only way that we learn about anything. We otherwise
It's
just
true.
sit
I
in-
will not look anything up ever again until we have an episode about it. And then I might learn.
So, hit us up. Anyway, the point is right now we're doing disc golf.
Do you know who knows a lot about disc golf?
Is it our guest?
It is our guest, Kaya. You were so close.
I did
You
it.
were so close. Alastair Forbes is an incredible comedian that you've probably seen on your TV more times than you realize until you see a picture of Alastair Forbes and you go, that's that friggin' guy from TV. He's an incredible comedian. He's been on Second City. He's been directing recently Laura Ramoso's stage show, her touring stage show, and is just a generally friggin' great dude. Alastair Forbes, welcome to the podcast.
What a lovely intro.
Yeah, I didn't get one in my email, so I made that one.
I on the way over here was looking at like, here's what we need from you, and I was like, oh, I didn't do that.
Classic.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
Happens to me all the
feels
time.
almost stereotypically like a disc golfer. You know,
Oh,
kind of
okay,
like
right.
forgetful and maybe high all the time. You
Is
know what I
that
mean?
is
Like,
that the general persona? What's the
that's-
general vibe of a disc
Oh,
golfer?
general vibe of disco. Definitely like West Coast, super stoner on the thing. But I'm here to tell you, yes, that exists. But also there's a whole
Hashtag
other...
not all disc golfers.
Yeah, not all disc.
Yeah, there's a lot of nerds out there that are also disc golfing.
So it's
A lot of like
the
bros.
I feel like the Venn diagram of nerds and disc golf was real close. And in fact, you brought this up because I actually got into golf, disc golf, through the way of ball golf, not regular golf.
Okay.
Ball golf.
Do you
It's
call
really
it ball
important.
golf? When you're a disc golfer, do you refer to the other one as ball golf?
Yeah, and I especially refer to it to my mom as ball golf because it makes her so mad.
Okay, this is great. I am now very happy to always refer to it as ball golf,
Yes.
even outside of the context of disc golf.
Yes.
Please, it'll piss off ball golfers so much.
Yes. I am excited.
So many. Okay. Origins. Can I talk about the origins?
Yes.
Of
Oh
my
me,
God.
Of me and
Of you,
disc golf,
yeah,
I should
yeah.
say. Okay.
What's your origin story? How'd you get into it?
It's that my mom has been an avid golfer since she was a little girl. When her mom got her into it,
That's sick.
it's amazing. And so when I was young, I would play golf with my mom and grandmother, and it was such a wonderful, great way to bond with both of them.
Oh, that's lovely.
It was really lovely. But I will say that they were far less focused on the game and far more focused on making sure I did the etiquette part of golf.
Oh, there's probably so much etiquette.
So much etiquette.
What?
Okay, things like you stand behind the person who's taking a shot. You go quiet when they're taking a shot.
Yeah, you can't yell.
No, you don't put any of your clubs on the putting green. You have to put them off the putting green. You have to hold the flag if the ball is on the skirt, and then like pull it if it comes out. But you got to do that for the other players. But then the other players expect to do it for you, and then you pick up the flag. And if you don't, you get yelled at by your mom and grandmother.
Oh, no.
All this stuff. Yeah, it's
Even if you didn't go golfing with them,
yeah,
they'll just show up.
100%.
They'll pop out of the
They'll yell at
bushes,
you.
out of the sand trap. You're like, hey, what are you doing?
Hey, yeah,
Hold that flag.
It just summons them
I'm
from the
here
ether.
to warn you about my mom touring the country, just ready to yell at people.
This is
about,
actually what the
golf.
episode is
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
It's a PSA.
It's a warning. But she gave me the love of golf. And the real reason I fell in love with it is golf is a really, really difficult game to get really good at.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because every time you step up to the ball, you physically have the ability to make the shot that you want to make. It's just mentally, it's so hard to make your body do that the exact right technique to get it to go there.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I remember being like really angry when I was like 12 and playing it, and my mom like putting her hand on my shoulder and being like, Alastair, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're never going to make the PGA. Ever. So there's no point in getting angry because the only reason to do this is to have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that started
that was
as
a
insulting and
turnaround.
then came all the way back around.
Tricked
Wow.
us.
It sounds soul crushing and mean, but she's so right. I would never have made the PGA. And it really changed my outlook on sports in general from that moment on because I really started to be like, right, like, I'm not going to win it. Like, I'm not doing perfect. Like, if I'm not having fun, what is the point of ever doing this?
Yeah.
And it was, where was I going with this? Right.
Your origin story.
The origin story.
You love golf.
Yeah, so this got me into disc golf when I first discovered it because golf was quite expensive.
Yeah.
And to go back to the stereotype of disc golfers, I love to say I've never met an asshole playing disc golf, and that's where that Venn diagram of like nerds and disc golf. But I've definitely met assholes playing golf for sure. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
I can name a couple big ones who love golf. Yeah. Some of them that run countries.
Let's Let's name it. No, yeah, we know who we're talking about.
We know who we're talking about.
We know who we're talking
it's
about.
that business thing that golf gets associated with. That is probably why I've always avoided it, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
and let me, just for some schadenfreude for us all, my mom, being a really good golfer, for years was an event organizer for like big events out in British Columbia, and would get invited to go golfing when they hear she golfs all the time with these like sort of business bigwigs, and she would just mop the floor with them, and they would be so angry.
I love that so much. It makes me
Right?
so happy.
Yeah, totally.
What's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Nora Newlands. She's an incredible person and an incredible golfer.
Nora. I hope you pop out of a sand trap near me anytime.
Any day.
You
Any
seem
day.
rad as
I
hell.
will shake your hand.
I will not pick up that flag in hopes that you come and pop out of that sand trap and say hi. You seem rad as hell.
I cannot wait to send her this episode. She's going to be like, what did you do saying my real name?
Well, we haven't finished yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, so how did you were playing golf and then like did someone introduce you to disc golf, or did you just look at a Frisbee one day and go, I know what to do?
Great question. So, as a bit of a like nerd in high school, I was like sports.
No.
So, I know, shocking.
That's huge reveal.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
I warned my wife I'm going to do a podcast talking about disc golf, and I'm probably going to get a lot of sexy attention. Like that's probably. And she was like, have fun. You know,
Like, I'm very worried, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I actually played ultimate frisbee as the nerd in high school because that was the
Got it.
sport
Yep.
I found, and I really loved it and got good at it. And then eventually my knees, I did varsity ultimate.
Oh,
look at you.
Yeah, in
What was your team called?
Queen's University. The Golden Gales.
Okay.
But I played on the B team, the varsity B team. So I don't want to.
The Silver Gales.
Yeah. Honestly, it was more like I don't know what would be iron or coal gales, like with the gap in ability.
Down there.
Yeah. But then my knees eventually were like, you can't do this anymore. And then my brother-in-law was like, you got to come out and play this game with me. And he took me to the Toronto Islands, and there's an 18-hole disc golf course in the Toronto Islands, and it's one of the best in the world still. I've
Really?
played now all over the world.
Wait, really?
I still put it up there as one of the best I've played. Yeah, and it's, as Steph mentioned, I love going to Toronto Islands. I really enjoy going for walks, but I don't enjoy them enough to get over the laziness. Disc golf is like a thing to do
Yes.
while also like going out there and spending time on Toronto Islands.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes it a destination.
Yeah, it's something to do. Exactly.
That is very real. Because, for those of you who have never been to Toronto, there are islands here that are made of garbage.
No, I think it's a natural. It's
it
a
a
natural
natural
island. Yeah.
Okay, because also our shoreline is fabricated and stuff. So I wasn't
Yeah.
sure
No, I
about
think
that.
the Toronto Islands are natural. They were originally attached to the Leslie Street Spit.
Which is that one the garbage
That's
one?
the garbage one.
Yeah.
That's all got a bunch of garbage.
Okay,
in
that's
them.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Toronto Islands are
Toronto's
beautiful.
a garbage city. Anyway,
Yeah,
go
but
on.
you couldn't tell. It's all underground. Anyway, the point is the Toronto Islands are very, very beautiful and also very, very packed in the summer. But
100%. And even when it's super packed in the summer, the disc golf course, not too packed because it's over on
incredible.
Ward's Island. And it's so beautiful. I mean, Steph knows.
It's gorgeous.
And I take issue with you saying I let you come and play disc golf with me. It's more like you honored me by coming to play disc golf and validating my nerd culture.
It was really fun. I had a good time.
I love it.
That's my sell to everyone. I was just like, look, to get really good at disc golf, that's what got me really hooked because of my history with golf, is to get really good at it. It's really hard, and it's about technique. If you the top professional disc golfers in the world are all like these small, wiry people who have just perfect form and technique. But it's really hard to get good at. So that like you can play forever, and the strategy of it is so fun to fight. But at the bottom, it's just throwing a disc in a beautiful park, and it's just like, and if we don't care about it too much, it's just a great time.
Yeah, you can't be mad about that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
The thing is, you're like, even if you're bad at it, if you even hit the chains, you're like, oh my God, I'm incredible.
100%.
I'm the best at this.
I feel like it would be satisfying. Is this very satisfying when you hit those chains?
So satisfying. Oh, so okay, for those who don't know, I'll describe
Let's back up. Let's back up.
Imagine someone's never heard of disc golf. They might have heard of ball golf. But
yeah.
let's say they've never heard of disc golf. How would you describe it to them? Bring them in.
Perfect. And disc is correct. Whammo created the frisbee, and a lot of people call it frolf. And if you do,
Frolf?
yeah, there's
Frisbee golf?
yeah, frisbee golf. Also, like more power to. I don't. Great.
Yeah.
Great call.
If it gets
play
you
it.
in.
Yeah, just play it. Whatever you want. So you start off at a tee pad, and then there's a basket. And a basket is a pole sticking out of the ground. And imagine a basket sort of shoved over that pole halfway down. And your goal is to get it into the basket. And it seems weird because you're throwing a disc horizontally. How do you get it into the basket? Well, they hang, imagine a wheel on top of the pole, and then they hang chains from the wheel to like inside the pole at the bottom of the basket. So there's all these chains right above the basket. And the physics of it is incredible that I know nothing about.
Okay,
So don't ask me anymore about that.
It's just incredible.
Yeah, it's just incredible.
Believe me.
Just go on faith. Anyway.
But the disc hits the chains and then drops into the basket.
Right. And it doesn't ricochet.
No, because the way the chains swing, it just like sort of absorb. It's so satisfying and fun to watch because it just, no matter how quick it's going, it can just absorb it.
Whoa.
And then fall in.
Just chomp.
Once again, physics. Don't ask.
Yeah, don't ask.
It just happens.
Yeah. Like even just talking about it now, like I've got a headache. Like just thinking like as a comedian and disc golfer, that's as far as we go with physics.
Yeah.
But it's so satisfying. And your goal is, so you start on your tee pad, you have your frisbee, you're trying to get in the basket in the least number of throws possible.
Yeah.
And then there's an 18-hole disc golf course on the island, so you play all 18 holes. And
Is 18 a typical hole number for disc golf?
Yes, and that's definitely borrowed from ball golf.
Okay.
There's a lot of
ball golf.
I know,
It's
or
bonus.
golf, if you will.
Golf?
I love a portmanteau.
I'm trying to get a hairball out. Golf. Although Fulf also sounds like I'm
Frolf. It's frolf.
Frolf.
There's
I'm
an
so
R.
sorry.
And the R really stops it from seeming like you've got a hairball.
Yeah, now it sounds
Fulf,
more like a
yeah.
Star Wars
Frolf.
character.
Yeah.
Frolf, yes.
Frolf.
Yeah.
You know?
Please
And
continue.
word to the wise, if Nora Newlands does pop out of a sand trap to yell at you, don't say "balf" to her. It will
Nora, I would never do that to you.
send her over the edge.
Excellent. Good to know. And she doesn't deserve that. She's been through enough.
She's earned the respect of the golf players.
Okay, so we are now talking about ball golf, disc golf, golf, frolf.
Yes.
Or dolph. This isn't important. What is borrowed from golf, and how are they similar? How are they different?
I love it. Okay, great question. Yeah, that's why you guys are so good at what you do. Obviously.
Kaya writes most of the questions.
Yes. The scoring system is the same as golf, essentially, and the general play of the game. So in golf, you hit from the tee box, and then you go up to your ball and hit the ball towards the hole. In disc golf, you throw your disc, you go up to the disc, and then you throw your next disc from where the previous disc landed.
Okay.
Very similar scoring. The main difference is, for me, one of the key important differences, especially for beginners, is when you play golf, you lose a lot of balls, especially if you're new to the game.
Oh yeah.
And they're relatively cheap. In disc golf, when there's like water holes, like on Toronto Islands, you throw a lot of discs into the water and lose a lot of discs in the water, and discs aren't as cheap.
No.
Oh no.
What is like a disc for a disc golf run, for like a single disc, like basic level? We're not talking like the specialty ones. Like,
Yeah, this is my other huge sell of the game. Is like you can buy a disc, like the really cheap, sometimes used ones, $10.
Okay.
The more expensive ones collector ones. I'm doing very big quotation marks.
They're medium sized.
Yeah. You're right. Are like $40, $50
Okay.
at most.
Okay.
So your average one today, like $25 kind of thing. But you can go out on Amazon and get like a good starter set for like $30, $35 with 3 discs.
Okay.
And then all the courses are free. Not all of them, but most of the courses are free.
Oh, that's great because golf clubs are
Not.
Yes.
golf. Yeah.
Clubs.
Clubs and clubs.
And
Yeah.
green fees. Yeah, exactly. It's all so expensive. That's my other huge pitch is you just have some discs and show up and it's free and go and play. And it's the best.
You have me.
Yeah.
I love when things are cheap.
Please, let's go play disc golf anytime.
So there's three discs. What are the different discs?
Oh, great.
Like you can't just show up with a regular old frisbee and just go at it.
The joy of it is you can.
Okay.
Will disc golfers like me sort of sneer? Probably not, because we're not cool
stoned.
enough to sneer at anyone. Yeah, and we're
They're
stoned.
not paying
Yeah.
attention to
Sneering
you.
people. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it feels like there's like a hacky sack to disc golf pipeline, and there's no sneering in there. You know?
100% no. Far more likely you'll just get like 16 disc golfers on different parts of the course coming up to you and being like, "Hey, have you tried to throw like one of these discs?" And like trying to nerd
And then they
out with
gift you a disc, and
Yeah.
then you have a new present.
A lot of times this
What?
happens.
I love cheap stuff. Steph loves free stuff.
I love free things.
So there's three main types of, in golf. There's like you have your 2-iron, 3-iron, 4-iron. You have your putter and your sandwich and stuff like that. In disc golf, there's putters, there's mid ranges, and drivers.
Okay.
So putters are like really short, like 50 to maybe 100 feet away from the basket, which are just really good control, but don't go as far. Mid ranges go much farther, but less control, and then drivers are really hard to throw, but go very far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but way less control on them. Okay. And so I've been playing for 13 years. I can throw a disc.
13 years.
I know it's too long, but a maximum maybe 350 feet on a really good throw. I can probably hit average like 300.
Damn.
On a good throw.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's awesome, but also have been hitting the 300 plateau for like a decade. Like I'm like, and I just can't get past it. And the pros throw like 600 feet.
Oh my God! What?
Like it's absolutely bananas.
Are their arms made of slinkies? What? How?
That's I know. And well, I'm glad you asked, because I have watched a number of slow motion videos of the pros throwing.
Oh, to get like their technique and
Yes.
like what are they doing with their wrists and their fingers?
100%. Well, here's just one picture of the technique, is that when you throw the disc golf disc properly on a drive or a mid-range shot, you're pulling your arm through your body using your hips, kind of like you do when they always call it the lawnmower pull. Like when you're trying to start a lawnmower, like that's how you get the powers from your back and your
yeah.
hips. But you never release the disc. It's that your arm is going in such a straight line that your elbow and then wrist torques, and then the disc rips out of your hand.
Oh.
So you don't actually release. Your release point is more where you set up your feet to aim, because the disc is just naturally going to rip out.
Dang.
Yeah, it rips out of your hand, man. It's
Yeah.
not nerdy. It's badass.
That's what I'm saying. It's fun. And then you watch someone and you're like, that looks real weird.
I did see in researching this one picture of a guy whose arm was backwards. He was like pulling it back so far. I was like, your arm looks broken.
Yes. Oh, man. There's so many. Just for the listeners out there, go check out like a slow-mo video of Eagle McMahon doing his forearm, his sidearm, because what I was just talking about was the backhand one, and the forearm one is when your what was it? Your palm is facing up, and then you throw the disc.
Oh, like the flick that I just smashed into the computer equipment?
It's exactly a flip. It's like a sidearm throw in baseball. And his arm is just like, it just looks like it's broken. It's like this weird wet noodle every time it comes out.
That's almost definitely what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he throws it like 550 feet, and you're like,
Yeah.
what? This is bananas.
Yeah, it had a real like Slender Man on his day off energy. just wobbling those long arms around.
I cannot tell you how happy it makes. I'm going to tell everyone I'm Slender Man when I play disc golf, because that just
Honestly,
makes me
I've
go,
Ever dressed up as
Oh my
Slender
God.
Man for like Halloween or anything?
No, but we've been talking about what to dress up for Halloween this year a lot.
Oh.
I feel like you
But
would scare some people.
Well, the big thing is we have a 1-year-old, so we're like, what do we do as a family costume? And it feels like a family of Slendermans.
Oh my God.
We're all tall. Yeah, tiny Slenderman.
I want it. I want tiny Slender
The
Man.
slenderest man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you mentioned Eagle McMahon. Who are the like Tiger Woods of disc golf? Are there pro
Oh, yes.
leagues? What's the like hierarchy in disc golf?
Oh, I love this question. Disc golf,
Kaya wrote it.
You don't need to say it every time.
I do.
obviously, I should have known. So there's the PDGA, the Professional Disc Golf Association, that does a world tour of different, and it's very set up similar to how the PGA runs tournaments. Money's gotten huge. People have signed $10 million sponsorship contracts.
Damn.
It's gotten like quite big at the very high end. The GOAT, in theory, is Ken Climo, who played disc golf in the 90s and early 2000s, who won like 10 world championships in a row. but it was still, I would say, more nascent than it is today. My GOAT, like for watching, is two of them. Paul Macbeth, who's won, I think, 6 world championships, who was just, everyone talks about him going McBeast mode. Like you watch him do a tournament and he's behind and he just like gets his look in his eye and it just like every shot is just so perfect. And it's like one of those things you're watching and it just makes it look easy. It's not even like he's throwing incredible shots because he doesn't need to, because every shot is just so perfectly where it needs to go. Like, but no one else can do it. Like, it's amazing. And Paige Pierce at the same time, who won 5 world championships in the FPO, the Female Players Open. Is that, I guess, FPO, MPO?
I trust you.
Mixed player. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's what it is. But anyway, both of them too were just dominating at the same time. They've all now just sort of hit that age curve. And they're both still playing and both still very good, but they're also, I think, focused more on family life and doing other things.
Yeah.
So there's a new young crop of people coming in. Gannon Buhr is the current world champion and an incredible disc golfer, and he's so young and it's ridiculous, and he's just a giant noodle. And it makes me so mad how far he can throw.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Are there any bad boys of disc golf?
Bad boys of disc
Yeah,
golf.
like someone that walks out and everyone's like, oh, we hate him,
Oh,
but we
it's this
love him.
guy.
That guy's so cool.
Controversial.
Oh, yeah, I love this. Nico Lacastro, I would say, is the bad boy of disc golf. He's been playing. He grew up with Macbeth and is very good, but is known for getting really emotional on the course. Yeah, and maybe 3 years ago, this is the big gossip, is on one of so they have spotters on the course that with like green and red flags. So they throw from the tee and then they do a green or red flag if the disc is in or out of bounds. So that the player, if it's out of bounds, can rethrow from the tee and doesn't have to like walk
Go
up
all the
and
way
go
there,
all the way
yeah.
Oh,
That's
good.
kind.
Oh, it's so great. I think, okay, if I am getting this right, it's either that the spotter called his disc out or gave him a time violation, one or the other. I can't remember. I should remember this. But the important part of it is that Nico went up to the volunteer, got in his face, and was like, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Who are you? Like, and start swearing at him, stuff like that. And everyone was like, this is disc golf, man. What are you doing?
What's going on here?
We're all just here to throw some plastic,
Yeah,
buddy.
That's what I'm saying. And like people at the professional level, people take it very seriously,
Yeah.
as you should. But
Yeah.
Money
also,
on the line.
these people are just volunteering to help you play disc golf
Yeah.
for a living,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man.
Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out.
Yeah,
Let's zoom out.
exactly. Like,
Let's take a breath. Let's take a breath.
and he was suspended, as he should be, because you shouldn't.
That's unsportsmanlike.
Yes,
That's
it was
right.
Wildly unsportsmanlike, suspended and came back.
Nico, the bad boy of
The bad boy of
disc
disc golf, yeah.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. How long is, so you were talking about sort of an older era of it. How long has disc golf been around?
Great question. Started in the 1960s.
Okay.
In a bunch of
Okay.
different places at the same
That
time.
makes sense for stoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tracking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But really took off in the 70s, even more tracking with
Yep,
the stoners, you know
yep,
what I mean?
following.
One of the founders of disc golf, Steady Ed, who's been Ed someone, but everyone calls him Steady Ed, helped sort of make the game what it is today, and with the proper discs and whatnot. And when he passed away, he had his ashes turned into a bunch of discs.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
So some people have his ashes in their. What if you got that and it went into like a water trap?
Well, great question. And I'm sure it has. And boo on the people who threw it into the water.
Sometimes you throw it in the water and
Yes.
you don't. It's by accident.
what a way to go.
Yeah.
You know? What a way to go a second time.
There's a disc golf course in PEI that has been ranked up to number 2 or 3 in the world.
Okay.
Hillcrest. It's unbelievable.
played it?
Yes, we went on a disc golf trip there with my buddies, and they have a Steady Ed disc on their clubhouse wall framed.
Oh,
Yeah.
How much does one of those cost?
Honestly, it's like I can't even imagine the price, like because it's Steady Ed, so
Yeah.
and it's disc golf, so
Yeah.
we're talking like $60.
Would you
Oh, what,
70?
60?
Yeah, I'm joking. Like,
Shell out
it's real
for
low. Like.
would you turn your ashes into a disc?
Heather and I were just talking about how we have to make wills, and I'm glad you just said this because now I'm going to put that.
Oh
in my
no!
will, 100%.
Oh no! I hope she still
Heather
likes
won't be
me.
happy.
I'm sorry, Heather. I'm sorry.
I really love the image though of like fucking Enya or something playing as somebody pitches your disc into the ocean.
At the funeral of like, a fallen soldier, they do the passing of like the folded flag over, and it's like, here, I'm so sorry for your loss, and that's just someone handing a disc to
Yeah.
Heather. She's just
One
like,
at a time.
Heather's just turning it over in her hand, being like, "What the hell?
fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Heather, also an incredible disc golfer.
Is she?
Yeah, she's come play with me a lot, and then her short game is on point. But things really took a turn when she broke her finger playing disc golf.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, don't let anyone tell you it's not badass.
How was it? Just like a flick that went too hard?
We were playing a beautiful course in Ontario called Viamead, which is up north. And I say up north, only having recently learned that everything we call up north is very south as far as Ontario
Yes,
goes.
Ontario's very tall.
At best.
Yes, at best, yeah. And it's a lot of trees on this course. And on her, she followed through, like did a hard throw and on her follow through, whacked her finger on a tree and broke her finger.
Too strong.
Oh my god.
Too strong. 100% too strong. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tree had to fight back. Okay, can we talk about courses for a second?
Oh,
Because I would love
please.
to know a little bit more about this, because I imagine they look very different from a golf course, which would have to
Yes.
be mowed. I imagine you can sort of be on a lot of different kinds of terrain.
Oh, I love everything about this. I've been very lucky to play, and this is the great thing is disc golf travels so easily. Just throw a couple discs in your bag, and wherever you're going, they usually have a disc golf course.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Plug for the UDisc app, which I'm not at all affiliated with, except I use them and they're amazing, and they have maps of disc golf courses all over the world. It's incredible.
We will take money if you're giving it away.
Yeah, please.
We'll be affiliated.
If you're looking to sponsor a podcast, UDisc app, hit us up.
There can't be that many.
Come in.
There probably are, actually.
At fandomshowpod@gmail.com. Hit us up.
Anyway.
So I've been fortunate to play all over the world. So ball golf courses absolutely have to be mowed because the ball is landing on the
I'm
ground.
so sorry,
and
Al. Can you
sculpted.
Golf.
I'm sorry, golf courses. Golf courses.
Must be sculpted.
Yes, golf courses. It's all about the aerial, and the ground still has to be mowed to an extent or clear to an extent, because if the grass is too tall, you'll just spend your whole time trying to find your disc.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And then also, it does make a huge difference if you're in the rough in tall grass, which you can be. You can't sort of run up and throw. Or it's just so much more difficult to. Where if you're on the fairway, you can run up to your disc and throw to get more power. If you're good, which I'm not, so it doesn't really matter if I run up or not. So I've been fortunate to play some of my top courses. I play on the side of a volcano at a private disc golf course in Maui on Haleakala, which
That's sick.
What?
That's objectively sick.
How'd you
It
get
is-
into a private? Did you have to like pay a fee, or did you like know a guy?
know a guy. My brother-in-law is just the guy who collects guys. We
I want to do that episode.
Everyone has to have a guy who collects guys.
yeah.
It's your guy.
You're right. Yeah, it's your guy. Either you're the guy or you have a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy who has guys.
We were playing at a park course in Maui near where we were staying, which is so lovely. And we met this guy, huge ass sideburns.
Yep.
Turns out his name Steve Welk, and he was the state champion disc golfer in Hawaii. And he's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
"You guys like disc golf? Come with me and my sons tomorrow at 5 a.m. and we're gonna go drive up to this volcano." And we're like, "Yes, please."
Oh,
Yeah.
what? That's so fun.
Sick.
It was.
That's baller.
It truly was like one of the disc golf dreams of my life. Like,
Did he have special what were his discs like? Were they so cool?
they were very good. Now that I've played a lot, it's like you go through a phase of you start playing disc golf, you get 3 discs, and you're like, that's great, I've just got these 3 discs. 2 weeks into it, you're like, I need to get better, I'm going to buy 100 discs because that's what's going to make me better. And then 10 years into it, you're like, I have 1,000 discs and I don't need this many.
Yeah.
me.
How many discs you got right now?
Probably maybe 100.
Really?
That could be worse. That's a
Yeah,
reasonable amount.
it could
They're
be worse.
small. And
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
easy to store. They're flat.
Not according to Heather.
Oh,
You know?
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't get involved in this. I
Fair
can't get
enough.
involved. I've already screwed up your will. I'm so sorry.
You're now on great terms with his mom, but terrible terms.
I want to be friends with all of them. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so they really collect, and I imagine some of there's like does it get even more granular in terms of like, sure, those are the 3 types of discs, but
We didn't even talk about this cool guy's discs that he had.
we didn't even talk about that.
It's true, and the cool disc golf. Oh, so many things.
Okay, let's back up to that, and then we'll
talk
circle
about
back
the
to
discs.
this
Just need
disc.
to know about this cool guy with his private course and what were his discs
Steve
like.
Welk. It was incredible. We drove like 5 a.m. with the sunrise coming up over the volcano as you drive up the side of the volcano, and it's all like foggy and stuff like that.
Dope.
And then you get there, and the trees are like red, like orange red, I guess from some like volcano soil or something. Like it's wild.
That's so cool.
And they have a hole called El Diablo, which they've measured 666 feet, and you stand at the top of one of the roads and throw straight down
What?
to it, which is like it's just unbelievable. It's like,
That's so cool.
and it's such a good hike as well. Like it's a really incredible experience. And so that's one of the most unique, wonderful courses I've played ever. Hillcrest Farms in PEI, totally different terrain, so manicured. Like that's part of the reason it's such an incredible course is it's shaped so well, but so manicured. Like every tee box is so perfect and has a little like sniffle station and like extra tee cards and
What's
like
a sniffle?
like a little maybe this is I wonder if this is a ski term, like where they have a little like Kleenex box in a stand, a sniffle station.
What?
You know, like
Never heard of this.
As someone with chronic sinusitis, I did not know about these, and I feel like I've been robbed.
yes.
Our house just got filled with sniffle stations at this exact moment.
I love
They were
sniffles.
Kleenex boxes before. They're sniffle stations now.
They deserve stands now. I'm so excited.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. So what a dream that was. I played at some wonderful courses in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is considered a mecca of disc golf, which I'm so glad I did because, of course, I can never go back to the States,
Yep.
as any Canadian would say at this point.
You're done now.
Yeah, 100% done.
Check that off.
Exactly. But played some courses where I've seen like world championships at and like seen some professionals throw and be like, oh, this is how you do it. But still my favorite is the Toronto Island Disc Golf Course because 2 reasons. One, the park staff manicures it perfectly like a golf course, and it plays the most golf coursey out of ball golf coursey out of all the courses I've played because it's just such beautiful, long, lovely fairways that if you throw into, it's so fun and great. And then the rough is brutal, and if you go into it, it's really hard to score well. Which is very similar to golf, where a lot more courses are a lot more wide open with like a couple trees that you have to try and like figure out how you're going to get around.
Yeah.
Where this is very much like a golf course where you stay on the fairway, you'll do fine. If you don't, you're in big trouble.
You're going fishing.
Yeah. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful out there. So, yeah. Nope. I'm going to stop talking.
No, what?
I'll keep talking.
Okay, wait. Let's now double back to, okay, so discs, can you get more granular because you have your 3 types, but I imagine there's subtypes or details of like, is the X50 better than the blank blank?
Yes. Is the Buzz better than the Rock is what you're meant
There
to
it
say,
is.
of course.
There it is. That is
yeah.
exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much for delivering.
So there's 3 general types of each disc, which is stable, which is when you throw it, it's generally going to go. So let's assume you're throwing right hand backhand. If you have a stable disc, it's generally going to go straight and then fade a little bit to the left at the end because that's what the physics wants it to do.
Yep.
I know you're wondering why. Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't
That's
ask.
not what this is about.
Comedian and golf.
Stop asking.
Then you have overstable disc that when you release it, almost as soon as you release it or shortly thereafter, it's going to start diving left sooner. So it won't just sort of fade left at the end. It'll like
It'll cut a little bit.
Yes. So it means if you're like, there's a tree right in front of you, you might want to throw off to the right with an overstable disc that you know is going to come back left sooner.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then there's an understable disc, which is when you throw it, instead of going straight, when it gets up to the highest speed, which is usually 50 feet out from you, it'll start to turn over to the right before it then pitches back to the left and comes down. And that's how you get a lot of extra distance, is if you can throw a disc fast enough to get it to turn over in the air, and then it gains a bunch of extra speed and time and then comes back left before it comes down.
Cool.
And that exists at the putter and the mid-range and the driver. And let me say this. Again, I've been playing for 13 years. The speeds of the disc, our putter is like a 1 speed up to like a 3 speed. Mid-ranges are like 4 to 6, and then fairway drivers 7 to 9. And then drivers like go from like 10 to now they've had like 14, 15 speed. I cannot throw a 10-speed disc the way it is designed to throw. I do throw some 10-speed discs, and they're great, but they're truly meant to go like 400 feet.
Okay.
Dear Lord.
And people, when they first start, are like, oh, I'll get the faster disc because that's what it's supposed to do. But it's actually, you want to match the number to your arm speed.
Yeah. It's like picking a baseball bat. You don't want to get like one that's super, super heavy because in theory, if you connect with it, it will go sailing, but you have to have the skill to be able to swing a bat that heavy.
It's just the perfect analogy.
Thanks.
Damn, Steph.
Yeah,
thank you.
Fellow comedy softball league player right
Comedy
here.
softball, there it is.
Know what you're talking about.
Because it's exactly that. It's like with a 6-speed disc, if you have a lower arm speed, you'll throw it farther than a 15-speed. You'll throw way farther because you'll get it to turn over as opposed to the arm speed you need, like those pros have, to throw it 400 feet, or 600 feet. It makes me so mad still to this day. I've been trying for a decade to learn.
Have you ever thought about, are there like disc golf coaches?
Oh, yeah. I've gotten some coaching.
Oh, okay.
Incredible. I love that.
But I definitely, this is where I wish, in the States, the pros tour and coach more because they're around more with the places where their tournaments are. And I would go to those in a second. Once again, if I wasn't never going to the States again.
Yeah, when the moral arc of the universe ends towards justice.
Yeah.
Please.
We have hobbies we want to do.
It's important.
There's some fun stuff down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So, we've been talking a bit about the terrain of a course. A lot of people celebrate disc golf for being non-destructive to nature. Can you explain what makes it so radically different?
Than
golf.
Golf.
Oh, yeah. Well, golf is typically... The courses are known to be really environmentally destructive. Just the amount of water they use to keep the course thing. The joy is you don't need water for a disc golf course. And the ethos around it is definitely... it's baked into the rules that if you're in front, if your disc lands in front of a tree, you're not allowed to move the branches out of the way to throw your disc. You have to move out of the way of the branches.
That's great.
Like it's baked into it that we're not here to destroy. We're here to use nature, not use nature. That sounds enjoy nature without destroying it. Does that? And
yes.
Yeah, exploit it as much as you can. Exploit nature. That's what we. Yeah. No, this is. No, definitely not. That's not what we got.
It's great because podcasts, you can clip sound clips to use them exactly how you want to use them.
Yeah.
Oh, please no.
You can edit anything
in any direction. Did we do that? Who knows?
No, we don't know. What did he say?
No, I love Nora Newlands and Heather.
We'll see how that works out when this goes live. Are there any, so we've talked a bit about the professional association of it. Are there any controversies happening in disc golf,
and it makes me so mad. Also, just a shout out, I've played in a few tournaments, both sanctioned and non-sanctioned.
Cool.
And I can't recommend
What's
it enough.
What's a non-sanctioned tournament? Someone's just like, I got a backyard. Let's fuck around.
You can do whatever you want. You can ride on a skateboard, whatever you need.
Oh, tricks.
Yeah. Yes, but you're not wrong. My wonderful friend Andrew Kavanaugh, who I played. Can I tell the story real quick? So I played this Andrew Kavanaugh. He works with the NHL. He's a wonderful, lovely dude. I played with him with his, I think, second time ever playing disc golf, but the first time with real disc golf discs. And he was like, "This is great." But what he meant by "this is great" is because that was 4 years ago. Is I'm going to play so many rounds of disc golf every single day that I'm now, 4 years later, going to be in the top 10 of most rounds ever scored on the UDisc app, which has been around for 10 years.
Oh my gosh.
He's only been doing it 4 years. He plays.
And you got him hooked?
I was there when he hooked. I mean, was I part of it? I think so. I think so.
I think you were.
I think you get to claim at least 25% of that like an agent.
Yes,
yeah.
I think so. Yeah. He owes me 25% of the thousands of rounds of disc golf he's done. Yeah.
You pay him rounds, yeah.
What a great dude. And he's become an ambassador for the sport here in Toronto. He runs the Glow League, helps run the Glow League at Maryland Bell Park, which is downtown in Toronto.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful, easy pitch and putt 9-hole course. If you're a beginner, it's the perfect place to go, and really short holes, but so fun. And Nope, I don't know where I was going with this. Just he's a great guy and in a basketball
Tournaments,
sport.
had a story.
unsanctioned.
Yes, unsanctioned. And he runs a glow league. So you go at night and you get discs that glow in the dark. And then you just throw at the baskets in the dark. And then you put.
Are the baskets lit?
Yes, you hang little like LEDs in the baskets. And
That's
so
cool.
it's so fun. It's so fun.
That's so cool.
And it's unsanctioned it's not part of the PDGA where
Got
you're
it.
getting points towards whatever.
Got it. It's not like a Thunderdome of disc golf
Yes. Now,
where 2 people enter, only 1 leaves.
Also, I'm just going to throw this out here. I feel like more sports should happen in the dark. I feel like basketball in the dark would be very
Just
funny.
different level of challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very fun.
Just like every sport, just in the dark.
yeah,
Please,
it's just a
carry on.
glow in the dark version. I mean, it works for bowling and disc golf. So
Yeah. So why not things that have faster balls?
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
faster discs.
Glow in the dark baseball.
Let's go.
they do glow in the dark baseball.
No.
I think it's the Savannah Bananas or somebody else. Like, but
What a
I've
good
seen it.
team name.
It's wild. Like all the uniforms, the ball, everything is
Yes.
all glow. It's wild.
This is
It
what I'm talking about.
looks like a great time. Looks
More
like
of that.
Yes, so fantastic. But if you're new to disc golf, like people very new play in tournaments, especially the unsanctioned, quote unquote. I'm saying unsanctioned, just not official ones.
Yeah. You're making it seem like an underground,
Yeah, it
like a
does.
fight club,
Yeah.
but disc golf.
The black market of disc golf.
Well, I do everything I can to make disc golf seem cool.
Okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Well,
'Cause
it's working. It's working.
Yeah, we have our own dark web, man. You don't even know.
Yeah, man, that's-
Unsanctioned guy.
Anything goes. You want to put knives on your disc? You can do it here. Unsanctioned tournaments.
So friendly, the disc golf tournaments, please.
Except the knives.
Except for the knives, and also accessing the dark web is difficult to
Yeah.
access those disc golf
That's right.
websites.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the app is for. That's what UDisc is for.
Yeah, 100%.
It's your special browser.
So then there's sanctioned tournaments where they do like different tiers, like professional level down to, and I played in a couple sanctioned ones as well, but obviously at the I came actually a couple years ago second place for amateur men over 40 in the Toronto Line Disc Golf.
Very good. That's very good.
It's one of my proudest accomplishments, truly.
That's what you
Did you
Second
get
place
like a
ain't nothing.
trophy? Did you get like a medal?
I got like $240 in disc golf gift certificate.
That's why you have so many extra
rules.
Disc
discs.
golf. Yeah, it was the best. Are you
great.
kidding? I was so happy about it.
It's just an investment back into the game.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm talking about this is because the PDGA is the professional organization that sanctions a lot of these tournaments. And the controversy, if you're asking me, is
Good job tying it back. That
the
was great.
board.
Well done.
The board of the PDGA has some people on it who are ultra right wing conservative Christian people, and spent a lot of 2 years ago. On the PDGA's money that we pay, like when you do a legal fee, and there's a worldwide organization. It's huge in especially in Scandinavia. People are paying, for the professional tournaments over there, and they're spending their money on legal fees to fight Natalie Ryan, a wonderful woman a trans woman who competes in the FPO, to try to get her obviously banned from a bunch of the spots, and they lost. There are certain states they were allowed to do it, and I don't know what the technical legalities were. And then other states they lost and couldn't do it, so she could play.
Good.
Yes, yeah, it's and as a former member of the PDGA, I'm so upset. I'm just
Yeah.
like, why would you spend money? What is wrong with you people?
What?
Like,
And like, we were talking about this very briefly before the episode of just like, for disc golf?
yes,
For
For
disc
disc golf? My dude's like,
Really?
What the? Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, it doesn't make sense. Like,
that's one of my base arguments against it is like, and at the professional level, there is money. People do take it seriously, as they should at that level,
Yeah.
which is great. There's like the worlds are getting like tens of thousands of people out now to watch them, and
Which is great.
It's
That's so cool.
awesome and great for both the FPO and the MPO. But at the end, I'm like, this sport is not big enough for you to be having any kind of opinion on this. You just follow what the IOC or any of the other big Olympic or big sports organizations who have the money to do the research and do this ethically and properly.
Yeah.
And just put in those rules. You know what I mean? Like,
why? There's not enough people even playing it. Don't ban people from playing it.
100%.
That's
like,
insane.
Could not agree more. Like, to avoid even just the politics of everything about the trans women in sports stuff, which I'm sure we all vehemently agree with.
That's its own podcast. How much we disagree with the choices that a lot of people are making regarding that.
Yes, exactly. But most importantly, it's just like as a sport, especially, don't you just want to be growing the sport right now?
Right?
Right?
Like that sport is not big enough to be able to be like turning away people who care about it and who are good at it. Like, let her play.
100%. And
Why do you freaking care?
And like, I am sure you could make arguments about muscle mass or fucking arm length or whatever the other things that people think are exclusive to men and women, which they're not, for the record.
Yes.
But even with all of that considered, you're throwing a disc.
Yeah.
It's truly like regulating darts. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like being like, okay, this is the whack-a-mole tournament. Now we got to make sure that it's gender specific based on how you were born.
Like, are you bored? Get a hobby. I thought this was supposed to be your hobby. Get a different hobby.
Jesus.
Let people play their fun game.
Okay, so to put this in perspective I 2 years ago was a PDGA member when I played in that tournament, and they sent me an email to all the PDGA members around the world that they were doing a study in conjunction with this university on trans women in sports, and this is my understanding of it, just to preface this, that when you do those kind of studies, to do a social study, is that the correct thing? Or is that just what we call that subject in grade 8, social studies? But that part of it is to ask really controversial questions in order to provoke strong answers. Yep. So the questions are very biased, but the questions were so specifically biased towards U.S. politics around trans women in sports, and they were so offensive, the questions themselves. Like I don't even want to repeat them, just that they're and I understand maybe there's a science to that, but to me I was like, this is just like you're making assumptions in the question itself that I can't answer the question because you're saying horrible things in the question
you set
itself.
up these questions as traps.
Answering this validates the premise of the question.
But they send that to literally every member of the PDGA around the world.
Jesus.
And I'm like, and because they're like, we're doing this in partnership and this will help us decide. But it was so inappropriate to send to like a neutral worldwide organization and then be so American centric. And I'm just like, you were such in your Christian right-wing bubble from the South where a lot of disc golf was played. I was going to say sadly. I mean, I'm happy it's played everywhere, but also sadly for Southern. Let's talk about this. Let's get into the U.S. politics right now. Here we go.
That's what this episode is for. Disc golf and the U.S. political system.
Happy 100th episode. We are transitioning now into a politics podcast.
Oh, you said transitioning. I'm so sorry. That's illegal now.
Oh, my
God. You can no longer host this podcast.
Oh, my God. Trans people have been banned from podcasts.
That's what happened.
Because they have natural advantages.
Would you two like to sit on the board of the PDGA?
I'm in.
Feels like you could get there.
That is truly silly. It's silly is what it is.
And it made me so mad when all this started coming out because I was just like, what? Like, this is my lovely, beautiful, it's so inclusive hobby. And you're just like,
leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly. Stop it.
Why this here? Why this here? Take it out.
We're just going to parks.
100%.
I just want to go to parks and throw my plastics, man.
my plastics.
We're going to do a little mini game for you. I'm just going to change it up a little bit. So there's a lot of terminology associated with disc golf.
So excited.
So I'm going to give you a term. You tell me what it means. And if you don't know what it means, that's also okay.
We're talking real answers or fake answers?
I'd say real answers, but if you want to throw in a fake one,
okay,
honestly, I won't know.
Yeah. You could just wing this.
You could just wing it.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, speaking of wings, let's start with birdie.
Oh, a birdie. That's so par for the hole is what skill levels determine how many throws it will take to get the disc in the basket. Mm-hmm. A birdie is 1 under that. So if it's a par 3, you get it in 2.
Sick.
Excellent.
What about an eagle?
Eagle. Oh, it's a hole in 1 on a par 3. It's 2 under par.
Oh.
So it's more doable on like a par 4 or par 5.
Okay.
If you have like a really long throw to be able to get it close to the basket. Get it 2 under. It's pretty sick.
Right.
What about a bogey?
Bogey, 1 over.
All right.
I love bogey golf. Very familiar with it.
That's your favorite type?
Very familiar.
All right,
yeah.
got it.
They call me the bogey boy. About a turkey.
Turkey. I don't know what a turkey is. It's when it's you get 3 strikes in a row in bowling.
3 bogeys in a row.
So
in this case.
Oh,
no,
that makes
it's
sense.
3 birdies in a row.
Birdies. I'm sorry, my bad.
3 birdies in a row.
I feel like I should have known that.
Speaking
I
of
feel
more birds,
horrible.
I was wrong, and I was looking at the paper.
An albatross.
Oh, albatross isn't that 3 under par? I believe.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
3
is.
under par.
It is,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Okay,
Good job.
what about this?
I know I'm saying that with a question mark because I've certainly never gotten an albatross.
Weirdly, I have.
This one sounds mystical, and I like it. A guardian tree.
A guardian tree?
Yeah.
I mean, is that just the tree in front of the basket?
That is exactly.
Yeah,
that directly
yeah.
obstructs
Yep.
the path.
But
It's
it
like-
sounds so mystical.
It is. It's specific to course design because in like more wide open courses, they say to put the basket near a guardian tree to make it more challenging. So you've got a pretty wide open throw, but you got to figure out how to like
Navigate
let the
that
disc
last
like
guy.
glide in from the left or the right kind of thing.
Very
fall
cool.
in.
All right. What about a hyzer?
Oh, hyzer. I was wondering if we were going to get into hyzer and anhyzer.
That's the second. That's the one after this.
Well,
So you
okay,
can do 2 at once.
It's tough. Okay, so when you throw a disc, it comes out of your hand either flat or on a hyzer angle, which means it's coming out in the way that the disc is naturally going to fall. So if you're right-hand backhand, a hyzer means it comes out at an angle that is a little bit left. So what that means is when you're throwing a hyzer, like you want to throw it around a big guardian tree, you're going to throw way off to the right and up high, and then it's going to drop sharply to the left towards the basket around the tree.
Okay.
And then anhyzer is the opposite. Yeah. But anhyzer is what you can use to get mega distance. That's how if you can really do it, you throw a really overstable disc, one that wants to go left, on an anhyzer angle, so it's tilted to the right. So then when you come out, it goes hard to the right because you throw it enough speed, and then because of the shape of the disc, it forces itself left. And when it does that flip, it gains speed and distance.
Whoa.
It's so beautiful to watch discs fly that way. Like I just love it. I love it so much. I can never get over it.
I imagine this would be very pretty to watch, and then when it like hits the basket, very satisfying.
So satisfying. It truly is to watch a disc like because it comes out of a person's hand and you see it go as like what you expect normal physics, and then you see the disc like move, and then it sort of gains altitude, and you're just like your brain is like, wait, what? Like,
Did a breeze just take this? What's going on?
yeah, because there's this extra like it gets this extra jump, and you're just like, oh, like and it hasn't gone away in 13 years. I'm just like, ooh, yeah, like it's
baby,
so
I'm
fun
flying.
to watch. Yes, yeah.
All right. How about a grip lock?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm very familiar with this. You know what I was talking about that like torque thing that your elbow and your wrist become like levers that just like and
then
it forces the disc out of your
it
hand.
rips out.
Well, there's something called rounding, which is bad form. That if instead of pulling your disc straight across your body and creating sort of this 90-degree pocket with your elbow, you bring the disc out and sort of are using your arm to go around, which means the disc isn't going to rip out because there's not that like wicked straight torque.
Yeah.
So it means the disc is likely to rip out like when your arm is far behind you, and the grip lock causes the disc go like directly to the right. Famous videos of people just getting smoked in the face to their friends or hitting cars on the highway that are directly beside the thing.
no.
But yeah, grip lock it's not great. It's not great.
It's not good. Watch out for it.
Yeah.
What about a chain out?
Oh, this is heartbreaking.
Yeah, I'm giving you a couple of sad ones.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking. A chain out is when you're putting. I mean, anytime there's a chain out, you're going to be when you're driving too, but it's generally like on a putt. You hit the chains and it's like dead center, it looks perfect, but it does do that 1 in a million times where it bounces in a weird way and it like hits the top of the basket and then falls out. Where it's like
Devastating.
yeah, it's like it should have gone in. Everything said it would go in, and then it just bounces the wrong way.
It's like that thing in golf where it like goes in and then hops back
yeah.
out.
Totally,
I
exactly.
fucking hate that.
Yeah, or rims around, and then you're just like,
Yeah.
exactly the
Worst.
same.
I'm talking about mini golf specifically, 'cause that's the thing I played the most of. And boy, is it heartbreaking.
You mean Mulf?
Golf. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, what about an S curve or an S shot?
Yes, so that's that hyzer flip or the turnover thing I was talking about.
The same thing. Yeah.
It comes out sort of at a hyzer angle, it flips up and starts going right, and then the disc shape makes it come back to the left.
Yeah,
So it
right.
goes in a full sort of S shape in its thing, and it's again so fun to watch.
Ooh.
It's like there's something too. It's like when you throw a disc fast enough, and especially straight ones that you can do with enough speed. It's just there's a point when you're like, oh, gravity would pull it down naturally, but it just keeps going, and you're just like, oh, like it's just.
Just been taken. Its wings are spread and it's off.
Did I say this is going to be? I'm going to get a lot of sexy attention.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I
right
mean?
here.
Like it's like my. Don't tell my wife I talked about disc golf.
Hi, Heather.
What is that?
Speaking of sexy, what's a meat hook?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good question.
Meat hook. This is I'm a big fan of meat hook discs. Meat hook discs are discs that are way overstable for your arm. So as soon as you throw them, they're immediately going to go hard to the left. And they're great for holes that are designed, like there's a great one on the island where there's the tee box, there's a tunnel through the bushes and trees, and then the disc golf basket is around the corner
I
to the...
remember this specific hole. I'd be like, this is impossible.
It's so beautiful, and it's around the corner to the left. So you throw a meat hook on that because you want it to dive left hard after it comes out.
Okay.
Sick.
What are flight numbers?
Flight numbers, I think it's Innova who made them, but I'm not sure. But now every disc company uses them. So all the different disc manufacturers put numbers on their disc to give you an idea of how the disc works. First number is speed, and then glide, and then turn, and then fade.
Whoa.
So the Leopard, I think, which is one of the most popular discs, is 6 speed, which makes it a fairway driver, and most people can throw it. 6 glide means it's liable to stay in the air for a long time.
Okay.
A good glide. And then I think it's like a -1 on the turn, which means it's likely if you put enough speed, it'll turn over to the right a bit as you throw it, which gives it extra glide. And then the 1 means it's a pretty soft dive to the left right at the end.
Dang.
Way too much nerdy disc golf. But this is like, you can get really into it.
This is what this is for.
But this is what I'm saying. You can get really into it. And this is how much you can grow with disc golf, is like really exploiting those numbers for your type of throw and your technique and stuff like that. Or just show up at Toronto Islands on a beautiful day. Maybe smoke a doob if you want, or not.
Toss some plastic.
Have a can of beer, toss some plastic, and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go in every direction, just like the discs.
I love it. Yeah.
Wow, poetry.
This one is niced or don't nice me, bro.
I'm not a fan of this. So, or this whole call, I think it's dumb. So don't nice me, bro, means when somebody does a disc golf shot and one of your card mates, you say nice while it's in the air before it's landed, because then before it lands, it hits like a tree or something, and it actually ends up being a bad shot. And then it's like, you jinxed it because you niced me, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't nice me, bro.
and I'm just like, I'd rather someone nice me, and it's still, like, it's just nice. Like, it's like, let's all be friendly to each other. You know
It's
what I mean?
very funny that this game has a specific phrase for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
When someone's just trying to compliment you and it's like, don't.
Don't
We don't
nice
know
me,
yet.
bro.
Yeah,
is
you
so
can nice
funny.
when it lands. Yeah. It's etiquette. It's disc golf
Yeah.
etiquette.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's part of. It's ridiculous.
I love it. Okay, how about tree-jected or tree-nied?
I've never heard that term, to be honest, but I guarantee you it is. You throw the disc, and instead of it going where you want to, you hit the tree 12 feet in front of the tee box, and it just is. It's a really hard sound thunk to
Yeah.
hear. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that one's self-explanatory, but it's fun to see.
But we
It's
just
so
wanted
fun.
to say
Yeah.
it.
Wanted to
I had
say
to
it
put
out
it in
loud.
as the last one because
Yeah.
it's the best one.
Nate Sexton, a really great professional disc golfer, and one of the huge announcers for disc golf, for professional disc golf, started a whole trend where he was like, "Why are trees?" This is, and it became really popular in disc golf because that's
are trees?
every disc golfer says, "Why are trees?" a lot.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
We're coming to the end of the informational section. Is there any other things about disc golf that you're like, I need people listening to this to know about disc golf, or I want someone to hear my hot take about it?
Okay, I'll tell this one last story,
can't wait.
and I can't believe we're at the end because I actually have in my notes. I have 90 minutes left.
I can't wait. Send them
stuff
all
to
to
go.
us.
Yeah. I was doing an improv show for Funnies for Families, which maybe you've both worked with. And
Yeah.
it's a wonderful charity here in Toronto, and it was at the Ronald McDonald House, a hospice for sick children, doing an improv show there. Very fun, and I mentioned disc golf in no, that's not what happened. I asked for a suggestion from the kids, and one of the attendants there, or the nurses there, gave me the suggestion of disc golf.
Did you cry?
Just about. We did the show, and immediately afterwards, I was like, "Hey, I heard you said disc golf. Do you play disc golf?" And Kevin. Is his name, Kevin Halbert, came to my wedding. And I went to his wedding as well, actually. Yeah,
What?
It's like one of those kind of nerdy things that, like, as soon as you see someone else with a disc or something, you're like, hey, what disc are you throwing? What's going on? And
Hey there, bud. Yeah. Hey.
within 2 minutes, we were talking about Heiser and Anheuser, and we were so excited that each of us knew what Heiser and Anheuser meant. Like, it was just
so nice.
Oh my God.
That's so nice to just find your people. Just
such a fun group of people, and huge shout out to Adam as well, who also came to my wedding. Adam and Trish, who met through disc golf, and so many other Scott, and so many other people who I'm now going to be in trouble because I'm going to tell them to listen to this podcast, and I've only mentioned 3 of them, and there's so many.
No! Oh,
but they're so lovely. They're so great. It's just yeah. It's such a wonderful, social, lovely, accepting, inclusive game. Is my experience with it? Is what I would say.
I guess here. So, say someone wants to start this tomorrow. How do they do it?
Cannot recommend enough. Doing an Amazon, buy some discs, but buy the Innova or Discraft or or Latitude 64 starter packs with 3 discs.
Okay.
And then go to Maryland Bell or the Beaches.
Toronto.
In Toronto. Right. Let's assume this is, of course, you guys are international things. Go into UDisc, and it's the easiest way to find a course near me, and it'll just show you where there are courses. And especially 9-hole courses are so awesome for beginners. And then just show up. It's great.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is that cheap nowadays? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing.
You can't even get one of those like sour keys for that price. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Remember when sour keys were 25 cents?
Yeah. Better days.
Better days.
Better
Now they're probably
days.
$35.
Tariffs.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of every episode, we like to share our micro fandoms of the week, which we're going to do in a hot little moment. But before we do, there's some other ways you can connect with us. This show is always going to be free, like we keep saying, but you can show your support in many different ways, including your money ways, which you can do at patreon.com/The Fandom Show. Get episodes early and ad-free. Submit questions. Get our monthly Nerds letter. Listen to our patron-exclusive podcast. Just come say what's up. We love hearing from you. We love your support in any which way, shape, or form you want to share it. You can also find us on social media at Fandom Show Pod or at our website, thefandomshow.com.
Have you ever been wearing a t-shirt and thought, wow, I really wish that this t-shirt had Kaya and Steph's faces on it? Great news. We have merch, and
Wow.
you can buy it.
You can.
Fix that problem immediately.
Do it.
You can snag any of that exclusive merch, because we also have other things. We got mugs. We got others. And you can, there is other stuff. And you can head to thefandomshow.dashery.com to buy any variant on our logo on a thing. Also, please tell all of your nerdiest friends about us. You may also tell your regular friends. I give you permission. But definitely your nerdiest friends, or your enemies, or your parents, whoever you like. Please, if you can, get on your podcast provider of choice. Apple Podcasts is great. Spotify is great. Wherever you're listening to this is great. Do a little rate, review, subscribe. Even a 1-sentence review, one word review, there we go, really helps us move up in the charts, because, as we have mentioned before, we're a podcast about literally everything, and therefore we're impossible to find.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? We're proud of it. We're proud of it, damn
You
it.
got to work to find us. And if you're listening to this now, you did.
That's
and You're
right.
better than other
That's
people.
right. That makes you special, and that makes you a vanguard for the next generation.
You have a keeper of secret knowledge.
Except don't keep it secret.
Don't
is
keep
what
it
I'm
Tell
trying to
everyone,
say.
please.
Tell everyone, make it a secret that everyone knows. And that way we can have more fans of fans. If you would like to chat with us also, you can find us on the From Superheroes Discord, where you can meet other fans, or you can hit us up directly.
Also, I forget to put this in the notes every time, but we also have a YouTube channel. We post the episodes on YouTube. You can see our lovely little faces as we talk about all the nerdy things you love. So go over there and subscribe to that too, please. We want them to pay us money.
Yeah.
Money, please.
Money, please. All right. And now for our microfandoms of the week. Steph, what are you fanning out about?
So I love when everyone's talking about a show and everyone's hyped on it, and I probably haven't watched it. And then I get voracious about it and then get super into it as soon as everyone stops talking about it.
Yeah.
So right now I'm trying to catch up to The Gilded Age, which is a fun show. It's on Crave here in Canada. And it's kind of like Downton Abbey, America version, but based on like real families. And it's Carrie Coon is one of the stars, and she is impeccable. Everyone else is pretty fine. They're pretty fine. But everyone told me about this show that season 3 goes bonzo gonzo. It hasn't happened yet. I cannot wait to know what that means, because now I've watched 2 and a bit seasons, and I just want to see how is this show that seems fairly like, it's like Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
So those similar types of plot lines about class and different problems. Women can't get jobs. It's weird.
The Duke will go to which opera house?
Oh, but does the maid get to go and be with the new Duchess?
Yes.
But how does that go bonzo gonzo? I cannot wait to find out. So that's what I'm really into right now. I've been voraciously consuming it. It's a good time. And beautiful clothing, beautiful music, beautiful sets. It's just like a little bit of a feast for your eyes.
Ooh, I feast.
Eye feasts. Kaya, what are you nerding out about?
Well, the last couple of weeks I've been working a lot in the daytime, and you've been gone on a lot of trips,
know,
so
I
I've
have.
become boring. Which means I've been doing 2 things, mostly watching Dropout, which I've already used as
you have to wait at least 6 months to use a thing twice.
I can't do it again.
Yeah.
And reading. Reading is the other thing. So welcome to 2 in a row. I'm doing another book. I recently read A Gentleman in Moscow, which there's a Showtime show coming out or has come out. I'm not sure about that because I just read the book. I haven't seen the show. Or is it a movie? I'm not sure. I read the book. I guess that's enough. But it's by Amor. I don't know how his last name is pronounced, but Tolas, I think it is. And it is a truly so charming book. It is so beautiful. It's about a...
He wrote Rules of Civility as well, right?
That's right. Yeah, and this came out after Rules of Civility. But it's about a count in Moscow who, due to some interesting circumstances because of the revolution, gets confined to a hotel that he was previously living in, but now he has to live in the attic, and he is not allowed to leave or he will be shot. And the premise is, how does he survive or live over many, many decades or the rest of his life, what he will live out there without sort of losing it or having a life to live. So yeah, it is a really, really lovely book. The main character is someone you want to spend time with.
Ooh,
and it's
fun.
one of those books that just feels cozy as a result of that. I really just wanted to be more gentlemanly after I read it.
Aw, that's
Yeah,
lovely.
it's really lovely. I highly recommend
very
reading the
similar
book.
to Rules of Civility, because that one also makes you want to be a little more civil.
Yeah.
Follow the rules.
That's right. Yeah.
Or someone will pop out of a golf hole at you.
I mean, I can't say that happens for sure in the
We don't
book,
know.
but I can't say it doesn't.
Can't say it doesn't, even though you
So-
finished the book, so you can.
Let's just say
But
it.
I wouldn't.
Nora Newlands is in A Gentleman in Moscow and pops out and yells at you for not approaching your ball quick enough.
And how could you turn that down? She deserves your respect.
Al, what are you nerding out about right now?
Can I do 2 things, like real
Yeah,
quick?
absolutely.
One, because I just did them as you were saying this, is I went on to Libby, the app, and if this is what I'm huge audiobook listener, especially with a 1-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
It helps with chores a lot. Libby just hooks up to your library card, and then you get like thousands and thousands and thousands of audiobooks and regular books and magazines,
Sick.
stuff, all for free.
That's amazing.
Through your library. Like sometimes you have to wait for it if it's super popular, but oftentimes you don't. Cannot recommend it enough.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Second thing, Kristen Bell. That's who I'm nerding out about lately.
Why specifically?
So lovely. She's always so good in everything she does.
Truly
Yeah.
everything.
She's one of those people that makes me angry that is like a beautiful, amazing person who's also incredibly funny. And I'm like,
Yep.
how do you get both? You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I
not
mean?
fair.
Yeah, it doesn't
How
seem
you
like...
but you know what? She's really short.
Aha.
So that's
in your face.
Yeah, take
Kristen.
that. You're no Slender Man. The worst part is she's also apparently incredibly nice. In the one
Yeah.
instance that we had Ken Marino call us in the pandemic, which is a whole other story we'd tell at a different time. That's the one question we asked. It's like, okay, but is Kristen Bell really nice?
Yes.
And he's like, she's incredible.
She's
Yes,
great.
of course. Oh, of course she is. Of course. Actually, and we're watching Nobody Wants This.
It's
yes.
very fun.
Yes.
I'm
Is the
enjoying-
second season out yet?
I'm not sure. We're only 3 episodes
Okay.
in 3 or 4 episodes. I would say right now I'm mid on the show. I feel like it's simplistic in some ways that I'm like, I like could, but Kristen Bell, just everything she does, everything scene she's is so charming and lovely to watch and so funny.
She's so
You've
good.
watched Veronica Mars, obviously.
I've never seen Veronica Mars.
Oh my God, my
Now-
guy.
If you like,
Gotta go back.
if you like Kristen Bell,
We have an episode on it if you want.
we do. It's actually really good.
Hang on, let's do it.
But also just watch the show. Just watch
It's-
the first season.
The first season is perfect.
To your point, Heather says she has trouble watching Kristen Bell because she keeps getting cast or casting herself in parts where she's like a bad person.
Yep.
Like A Good Place too, which is of course just a brilliant show.
love it.
So yeah, of course. But
We
she's
have an
like, but
episode
I
on
think
that too.
but she's like, I think she's too nice, and apparently she is.
She is, but I think
almost-
she's nice with a bite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like she plays that so well.
Yes.
That character so well. But-
Because I love that she plays bad characters because she's so likable doing it.
Yes.
It's impossible not to love Eleanor Shellstrop.
yes, and she's such a bad character. Like
She's an awful person,
Yes.
objectively an awful person, and the whole show swings on you having to like her. Though.
and so few people I feel like can
Yes.
play it
Yeah.
that charming and that well without
Yes.
while liking it. Yeah, I agree. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I love her. Go
I
watch
love
Veronica
her.
Mars.
Yeah.
I love her. Thank you so much, Al.
What a
Where
dream.
can people find you? What do you want to plug?
You can check me out at Haha Forbes on Instagram, which is a handle I obviously made a long time ago, and which I could change, but it is what it is.
can change it.
But that's where I post anything that I'm doing comedy wise.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
going to start posting your disc golf stuff?
Start.
No, I follow you. You don't post disc golf
I know
stuff.
I haven't been posting a lot of
the
disc golf
hell?
stuff lately. Just
You should
occasional
have a
pictures.
toss Forbes.
Yeah. Oh no.
Forbes.
Toss Forbes.
I don't want to know other handles that I should have done.
No, but
'Cause
this
that
is your
just
second
torture me.
account. This
You're
is your
right.
Finsta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Finsta for my wife's gonna be so happy.
Oh my God, Heather, I'm
Okay.
so.
We want her back. We want her back in the long
her
run.
back.
We did it.
Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, love the things you love and tell everyone about them 100 times. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
What's up, everyone?
She wasn't ready.
It was too big an energy to start with.
The Phantom Show.